Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
Listen, what's going on, people? It's Flight Sports. You already know what it is. It's an honor to be with you tonight. Man, who the hell seen this coming? This trade just came through like a thief in the night. This is wild. This is the biggest blockbuster, and I don't know when. Ladies and gentlemen, Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker. The Dallas Mavericks are making drastic. This was a big move. Let me tell you something right now. Zion Williamson, you ain't safe after this one. You know, especially when you look at them saying they moved Luka Doncic because of conditioning issues. Luka was the face of the franchise in Dallas. Who's to say that they're going to be able to get his act right in L.A.? You know, but you will have LeBron there with him. Reports are saying that LeBron had no knowledge of this move. Now, come on, man. Stevie Wonder could see that. You telling me they didn't sit down and consult with LeBron James? Now, when you really analyze all of this, it's kind of messed up, you know, because AD was on beast mode. The last time I seen AD, I think they was going against the Hornets, and AD was just wilding, you know, and to see him just get moved like this, you know, while he was injured is wild. But he is going to play with Kyrie Irving. Dallas is probably looking stronger than ever. The Lakers are clearly in rebuild mode. Luka Doncic is the point guard player of the future. You know, you can't deny that at all. So this is just a messed up situation that is taking place. But this trade just came through in the middle of the night. Like I said, nobody's seen this one coming. I'm going to break down some of the move. There was draft picks involved in this. This was a crazy situation. But the Mavs GM says he believes defense wins championships. You know, Dallas, they was in the finals. See, when you start tasting finals gold, pause, you know, you start making moves like this. You know, you ready to get back to the title. I think they put themselves in that. You know, whenever you got Kyrie Irving, who I believe is better than Luka Doncic, they just, you know, it's hard to say that. But now Dallas is Kyrie's. You know, I'm pretty sure they sat down and talked to Kyrie. You know, don't let them sit around and lie to you like ain't nobody was consulted. See, I don't like when they do that, you know, because they're trying to get people off the hook. You know, LeBron James, it's just a wild situation. But AD is headed to Dallas. I think that's going to be a scary situation. You know, the Lakers just had a game in New York City, you know, and it was wild for them to take the L like that. I'm just looking at what the hell is going on. You know, nobody can really make sense of what just occurred. I'm looking into where Utah looked like Utah made a move. But this is 1,000% real. But Kyrie, man, he got left off the 75 anniversary team. Obviously, no Olympic team. This guy snubbed from All-Star Weekend. You know, but then they gave him the franchise. You know, so the kid is clearly really good. You know, that's number one when it comes to Luka Doncic and Kyrie. So Kyrie got Dallas, point blank, period. He's the face. Dex, man, what the hell is your thoughts on this situation and this trade? It's late night talk.
First of all, shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine, the voice of the voiceless, the people's champ. Flight, it's very confusing because you get this information at this wee hours of the morning, all these backdoor shadow deep alley dealing deals that would shut the NBA if they had been made at a reasonable hour in which the hustle and bustle of the American people worldwide would have been shaken. So they do it. So they do it at this hour where they can sneak it by the masses. Uh, I'm confused because both of these players are injured. They're not available. And for these two high profile players to be dealt and across the board, basically, can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
Oh, yeah, across the board, it's very telling. I like Anthony Davis, to be honest with you. He's playing above and beyond this season. He's on a mission. He's an all-star, and he's doing everything that he needs to do as a Laker. But behind the scenes, Flight, and ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Davis been bitching about playing center. And his bitching has reached the mountaintop in which the hierarchy of the Lakers' decision making felt need to remove this aspect from the Laker locker room. He's right. The Lakers do need a real center that's going to do center work and let Anthony Davis operate from the perimeter or the elbow or the dunker spot, depending on situational basketball, which would have improved the Lakers tremendously. Luka Doncic, Mark Cuban has been somewhat removed from the Dallas Maverick after him selling it. But at the same time, he still had some ties and consultation availability towards the Mavericks. Or was that just a part of the transition period of switching owners? Luka Doncic was Mark Cuban guy. I mean, he was the twinkle in his eye. And Mark Cuban was head over heels over Luka. But maybe the new regime appears prima facie. I'm going to say it like that, prima facie, that Luka Doncic want out of D-Town. I don't know if it's some behind-the-scenes scandals. We know Luka Doncic is a coach killer. And maybe the Mavericks don't want to go down that rabbit hole of switching out the voice of the Mavericks based on Luka Doncic pestilence in the organization and in the locker room. We know what happened with Grant Williams and Anthony Hardaway as far as their criticism of Luka Doncic. And maybe this is the straw that broke the camel back, because if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual complains about one individual, maybe it's the one individual that's the problem, not the five. I mean, not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you can't keep getting rid of that and going down that rabbit hole. So, Flight, as a Laker fan, this is very confusing, and to me, is a head scratcher.
I'm lost, man. I'm trying to figure out. Are y'all looking for the future now? The AD was balling. Yo, the last time I seen AD Dex, I was like, yo, this dude in full beast mode. I mean, I don't know. This is wild. I don't understand this.
I mean, listen, shout out to the Lakers and salute to JJ Redick for bouncing back after having a couple of terrible losses, especially the one to Philly and the Bronny James fiasco that continues in the Laker lineup. So he gets to New York, the Mecca, Madison Avenue, the neon lights, the marquee signs, all of the flair and aesthetics of the greatest city on planet Earth. New York is the greatest city. No other city like it. The melting pot and the culture that have been integrated and somewhat segregated is stellar. No matter where you go in New York City, you're going to have a good meal and you're going to shake a few hands. Because one thing about New York City, they recognize who's from there and who's not. And someone will ask you, hey, where you from? Or depending on your area, yo, where you from? So the Lakers went into New York and beat the New York Knicks, who has been ascending throughout the season as a serious competitor to Boston. And LeBron James nestled a 33-point triple-double. And in the Garden, LeBron James always had good games. And now you supplant LeBron James triple-double in the Garden on a Saturday night with this flight. With this. Come on, chat. Help us out here. Me and Flight need assistance because I'm almost having a trauma attack. Flight trauma is dealing with the Knicks loss to the Lakers and LeBron James. My trauma is dealing with Anthony Davis departing the Lakers after being named All-Star and potential MVP.
Yeah, I don't know how could they do something like that. Who's to say that they're gonna be able to get Luka's weight? They said Luka was pushing 270 pounds, and they had the Supermax coming up. So Dallas wasn't trying to pay that, So who's to say him coming to LA? Would you think LeBron gonna get him right? I mean, these multi-millionaires, But what you think?
Well, see, the thing of it is this: both of these individuals had that dark conversation with Rich Paul. Shout out to Twin. Definitely don't play no defense. And that dark conversation, the commonality in that conversation was, I want out. So Rich Paul had to decide, okay, where are you going to go in this swift decision right now? And it culminated to, okay, body for body, all-star for all-star. Yes, one injured, one's healthy. Do you want this or not, Dallas Lakers? And they both agreed. Now, Flight, this is my speculation. No inside information here. My speculation, Flight, as I surfacely expressed to you privately, that I don't think Luka is staying in purple and gold. Shout out to Sammy. I think this is a fish and bait. Right? Luka's a fish, and the Lakers is baiting somebody who always wanted Luka. I don't know if it could be Golden State. I don't know if it could be the Bulls. But to me, all arrows are pointing to Luka being a Bull, joining Vucevic. And Zach and Zoe might end up as a Laker. They come as a combination piece, as a package deal. Pause. This is what I'm assuming. And you know what happens when we assume. What you think, Flight?
This is a tough call. I just think that I don't know. That's a long shot. I think that you don't move AD to move what's the name. That's a lot. But I'm not saying that can be. But I do think the fact what about LeBron now? I mean, if you're gonna go all in, go all in. Move LeBron too. You got Luka. Now you're gonna need a big man down there. Who the hell gonna be there? Jackson Hayes. I'm just
That's
looking at what's going on. Because it's a
that's
big
but
hole. I'm not going there.
yeah, but that's a good point, Flight. But that's what I'm thinking is something else going on with Luca. I don't think Luca is going to remain in purple and gold. I think this is just a pit stop for the Lakers to pivot into something else because they need more bodies. Luca is not the answer if you're getting rid of Anthony Davis. So what happened to Austin Reeves? Austin Reeves is having a sensational year. He was right on the fringes of being an all-star, right at the precipice of being an all-star. But it's just too many stellar guards in the Western Conference that are PG1. And they are the prime offensive threat on their team. And we know that Austin Reeves is not the offensive threat, prime offensive threat on his team. Now, you could say, okay, they traded Anthony Davis. Now that gives more space for Austin Reeves to expand. But they bring Luka in, who's a ball dominant guard. And LeBron doesn't fare well with ball dominant guards because LeBron needs the ball in his hand. He gives way to Austin Reeves because Austin Reeves was rooted as a Laker. He didn't come from nowhere else. He came off the streets out of an Oklahoma Sooner uniform straight to the Laker training facility in El Segundo, California. So that's different. You follow what I'm saying? He's grassroots. Luka is coming from Dallas to LA. And I don't think LeBron is ready to move over for Luka because the NBA in itself is not ready for Luka. They're not clamoring for Luka. So the Lakers are not going to allow themselves to be in a conundrum, whereas LeBron is irritated because another ball dominant guard has entered the facility. Flight.
I'm listening to what Coffee just put out. He understands your situation. He's saying that Luka will not be Lakers. He's going to be traded to Charlotte for Melo Ball, and all three brothers will end up in LA or the Clippers. I understand that. That would be ill if they pulled that off, was able to flip Luka, but Luka is such an intriguing talent. I think we underestimating JJ Redick here. JJ and Luka are buddies. Dex, when are we going to discuss the JJ Redick dynamic and all of this? Because they saying LeBron ain't know, but you ain't gonna tell me they ain't notified JJ. This JJ boy, let's keep it 100, man.
Well, listen, JJ is becoming a rock star in LA, but the only thing that shades JJ is that he has no formidable history that shows that he can perform under stress. Because every time the support galvanized for JJ Redick moving forward to be the young Pat Riley incarnated, he loses games against teams that are not trying to win, period. So how you don't have your guys ready? Not LeBron, not AD, because they're professionals. You ain't got to prime them up to get ready. But the other guys, how you don't have them ready, prepped to cook these undeserving teams? And that's what give pause to a lot of deep-seated, rooted, loyalists, and faithful Laker fans towards JJ Redick. They want to unleash on JJ Redick and say, we won the coaching pool for 2025 season, 24-25 season. That's what LA fans want, right? Plus, the Lakers are winning. They're in a nice place, Then, like you said, this happens. So, Basil Carpenter Jr., I'm with you. I'm shocked. And salute to you. Now, I know you don't like the Lakers, and you're a big Luka Doncic fan. So, I know this is very internally conflicting to you as a basketball observer, Jake Simpson, this got to be one of the most shocking trades. Exactly. This is what we're speaking on, and this is why me and Flight are somewhat traumatized, because Flight just witnessed the Lakers win against New York in the Mecca, and LeBron put up beastly numbers, 33-point triple-double. And then all of a sudden, AD is out of the picture.
So do you believe LeBron was not notified? I mean, when are we gonna put this bullshit to bed? Who was notified? They don't consult with nobody on this.
Shout out to Porter's World. Flight. LeBron was definitely notified, but LeBron was okay with it because AD do not want to perform as a center for the Lakers for the duration of his career, because AD know that his soft tissue and his lack of calcium in his bones render him fragile. So with his fragility, he wants to extend his basketball playing, and he has expressed these sentiments to LeBron, and LeBron is like, hey man, you got to take it up with the decisions maker. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of out of that right now. So I don't think LeBron had anything to do with coaxing, collaborating, or co-signing for AD to leave. It was all up to AD. They're friends on and off the court. The families, politic together, this LA language, politic together in the off season, go on trips. So this is beyond basketball for LeBron. This is AD wanting to extend his career as a legacy player in the NBA at the power forward position. He is very annoyed that Rob Pelinka and company keep pushing him to play center.
There was reports that AD was uncomfortable with the Lakers' ability to build around him and LeBron. That's the last thing I seen about them two. And I'm just wild how this happened. I didn't see it coming. I would have never thought AD would have departed. I thought they would put something around them, but they moved on from AD. I mean, that's crazy.
Now, my question to you, Flight, is the Dallas Mavericks. What's going on with them? Was Kyrie consulted about this blockbuster trade?
Of course. I think AD and LeBron, AD and Kyrie consulted. If you AD, they're not going to send AD anywhere. He was able to pick Dallas. He was intrigued by Dallas. He fits very well there. We got to understand, Kyrie was always better than Luka Doncic pound for pound. Let's just keep it 100. But he was in Dallas. Is always going to be Luka's city. Now, Kyrie is about to be the man of men, in Dallas. It's his team, undisputed, clear cut, no debating. Now he got a running mate. I think he got a running mate that complements his game. And that was something that they building around Kyrie now. Kyrie's going to feed AD. AD's going to love when Kyrie alleviates the pressure to the point where I think where LeBron couldn't always do it. LeBron sometimes could do it. Kyrie is always going to be able to have Anthony Davis's back and shoulders off some of that load. LeBron was feeding. Like, I was watching some of the games with LeBron and AD. LeBron was just force feeding AD. It was to the point where LeBron was like, nigga, you do it. Nigga, you do it. Just kept throwing the ball to him. It was like, and now you could say this is nice and generous, but the way LeBron was feeding AD was like, nigga, you gonna do it all. That's what I was taking. And LeBron was ready to take a step back. AD get all the criticism. They don't do nothing with LeBron. Who's to say that this whole Bronny thing wasn't a mess? Y'all trying to compete for a championship, but also got the sideshow going on. That you don't know how everybody view Bronny. Some people view it in a different light. Who's to say AD was with this? But from a Dallas perspective, I think that they got all of the keys to get to the chip. They have PJ coming up there. They got people that's going to be able to back him up as well, down there. So, and they got Gafford, right? So he ain't got to play center, So a lot of things that they had issues
They
with.
have two centers. They got Gafford and Lively.
Like, oh yeah, so he won't ever have to play the 5 now. The Dallas Mavericks should be the favorite to get to the conference finals again. I think that they always had what's the name's number 2, Oklahoma City. Even without Luka, they was owning OKC. So no matter how good OKC is, look like Luka. I mean, Kyrie is the kryptonite. He gonna take all their souls. Pause. So now you got a big time running mate. AD gonna cause a lot of hell for all these teams, because I seen how he was playing. He wasn't shooting really much no more. AD was going all the way to the cup. I don't know if you've been noticing this, but he was going all the way to the hole. I'm like, man, this nigga's unstoppable if he gonna do this. So when the AD want to shoot all these threes and all this bullshit, that's when I think he's at a disadvantage, and he put his team at a disadvantage. But Dallas, that pick and roll about to be deadly.
So to remind the ladies and gentlemen of the stream, salute to everybody. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss one iota of an exuberant experience. And to catch everybody up, live out of New York, fresh off the press, ESPN Dave McMenamin busted out a story of a blockbuster trade that figures to impact the Western Conference balance of power for years to come. The Los Angeles Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, and the Utah Jazz, a bottom dweller, agreed to a 3-team deal that will swap Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. Sources told ESPN Shams Sharana late Saturday night, and this is what we're reporting. Lakers will receive Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Morris from the Mavericks. Source said Dallas will receive Davis as an Anthony, Max Christie. I didn't even know he was a part of it. Oh my God, that's our starting. What is he? Our point guard, our shooting guard, our combo guard? Max Christie and the Lakers 2029 first round pick. Now, Jeannie have said she wasn't sentimentally clutched to the Lakers 29 first round pick. But Rob Pelinka was saying he wasn't giving that up. He was keeping that. So the Lakers could have some leverage in the future. But I guess Jeannie must have superseded Rob and told him get off that fucking pick. What are you, an idiot? We getting Luka. The Jazz will receive Jalen Hood Scafano, the Clippers 2025 second round pick, and the Mavs 2025 second round pick. Wow. So Nico Harris, I mean, that's the GM for Dallas. So Nico Harris must have seen that they wasn't going to get any further with Luka Doncic as the main character of their movie, The Quest to the NBA championship.
All he was going to do was take the ball out of Kyrie's hands. I mean, did you really need that?
Shout out to Cody. I don't know, because I mean, look how many players he ran off, right? He ran off Grant Williams, he ran off Kristaps Porzingis, and look how he's playing for Boston. Oh my God. He ran off Anthony Hardaway, and what was another player he ran off? Was it Powell, right? No, yeah, Norman Powell. Is it Powell? Was it Powell?
I'm not sure, but no, you brought up Porzingis. Somewhere Porzingis is laughing, in this, because they tried to blame Porzingis for everything. Now he left. Porzingis got a ring. Shit, so it's they're all full circle right now with Luka. All the eyes and antennas going to him, like, what's going on? Then he came in underweight, overweight. With the injury, they was already having weight issues with him, so it was too much.
So when Nico Harrison, that is, and Rob Pelinka, the Lakers vice president of basketball operation and, of course, general manager. He got one head, but he's wearing two hats. Have a long-standing relationship dating to when Harrison was Kobe Bryant marketing manager at Nike and Pelinka was Kobe Bryant agent. Look at that there. Look at the history. Nico Harris and Rob Pelinka have a deep standing relationship with Kobe Bryant. And did you know that, according to sources, that Nico Harris is the one who initiated this trade? It came from Dallas. It didn't come from the Lakers. So whatever happened in Dallas, Rob Pelinka felt that this was a good thing for the Lakers. So I don't know how long this conversation have been standing on the shoulders of both GMs, Nico Harris and Rob Pelinka, during the season, or maybe coming into the season, that they spoke about this as well. And it reached a crescendo just a couple of hours ago. And now we have a swap of a sensational manner that is shocking to the NBA landscape. People's going to wake up and realize jerseys and players have been swapped. And now the question remains, Flight, how this affect both teams? And to me, it looks like Dallas got the winning end of it. Now, the Lakers did get a center out of this, Maxi Kleber. They did get a center out of it. But that ain't no Anthony Davis production. You know, Anthony Davis can go, but Anthony Davis can shoot the three. Anthony Davis can give you 40, 12, 2, and 3. 40 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 assists. And he can really give you more assists if he really, put his mind to it, because Anthony Davis is definitely a playmaker because he grew up as a point guard, Flight. This guy was a point guard and grew into a center. So he has playmaking ability. He has the high processing of managing the floor. Wow, the Lakers gave up a whole lot. And then listen, the last stream. Listen, guys, please go like that last stream we did to show the snubbing of LaMelo Ball and the tweaker video of LiAngelo. We discussed that in full. Lonzo Ball starting for multiple consecutive games as he increased his chances of winning comeback player of the year. Please go check out that last stream. But Flight, Belize and I spoke about how the Lakers mortgaged their future trading that youthful movement with Brandon Miller, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart over to New Orleans for Anthony Davis. And now they trade Anthony Davis for this? Luka and a bunch of remnants? Are you freaking kidding me? Wow, how the tides have turned.
Most definitely. Shout out my man No Panic in the building. What's the deal, No Panic? We got people rolled in the panel right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got a guy, NDW. What's the deal? It's Flight Sports.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I had to come in like ASAP because this is my team, Dallas, and I was not expecting it to move at all. And I understand if they had some reservations about Luka staying healthy all the time or being unhealthy all the time. But I know one thing right now, once the shock has set in, I'm looking at AD and I'm looking at the rest of the Mavs. And if I were one of the players, I would have a extra lit fire underneath me because it's championship or nothing with AD. Because it's like, okay, they just made a move and a statement, and it's like we have to come ready to play, and we better go win this thing. Because now we don't have him anymore, but he could be their player for the future for 10 years, and we have AD for like the next 4 or 5 years. So our extra motivation this year, oh yeah, come get that championship, it's championship or nothing. Period.
Right. I agree with you. What's your name again, sweetheart?
Natik.
Natik. Okay, you been on the pet channel before?
Yeah, I was here I think last night or some days
Okay.
ago.
Yeah, shout out Natik. But what's going on with the weight issues with Luka Doncic? What's your thoughts on that? Reports say he was pushing 270 after this injury, and then you had the Supermax coming out.
Yeah.
Do you don't think the Lakers just inherited all of those problems? I mean, who's to say that he's going to get right in LA?
And that's true. You could have a situation where, let's say if it was Shaq, he had weight issues coming into the season, but he got healthier through the season while playing. So right now, Luka, he sits out because of an injury. He's not, I don't know, he's not doing other things to make sure he doesn't balloon up too much. So that could be one of those things. And you have the same issue with Zion, and that's the issue. So it could be something similar to that when he's not playing or he's just not really into his fitness as much as he should be, being ready all year for, championship runs. But that was one of the things that one of these reporters kind of mentioned on their Twitter or website or whatever. They're having reservations about getting him the Supermax when he has health issues, and even though you can get the team to the playoffs, defensively and your health are big things you need to have going into the playoffs. You have to have it.
I agree with that totally. Shout out to T. No panic. What's the deal? What's your thoughts on this move?
Shit, what's up? But shit, that's just shocking. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's just shocking.
Shit came out of nowhere. I'm about to
Nah.
ask you, what y'all was doing? Where were you when this happened? Because...
Man, I just been chilling, playing the game, and I just looking at Bleacher Report real quick. I see the John said Luka get traded for AD, and I've been like, man, that probably, how they be posting little certain things on Bleacher Report, whatever. I going on Twitter, whatever like that. I seen everybody putting the memes up like when everybody find out that this is a joke, blah blah blah. Man, I see that shit. I said, damn, all I can think about is, damn, Luka knee must be fucked up. Like,
it's something. It's something.
Yeah, it gotta be something like that. Because I understand what they're saying about the money part. I understand about the defense, but god damn. This Luka you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's like trading Braun in his prime.
Worse. Because this is our guy. For real. Since like Dirk, and this has been our guy. Like, it's worse.
Like, yeah, like I hear you say like AD, we only got him for like another 4 or 5 years. It's like his real prime, if he ain't already at his prime. And Luka only 25, and he like, that's crazy.
They're saying if there's one person Luka can listen to is LeBron James. So you put him with the right person that he'll listen to, and he does get right, and you have 10 years of him being right and him making trips.
Hold on. Let's think about something right now.
Phonics in the house.
Yeah, let's think about something right now. Like, how is LeBron gonna throw his boy out there like that? Like he threw AD out there. Like, yo, come get him. Why did he do that? Somebody
LeBron been doing that his whole career.
Nah, but Phonics.
I want the whole career. I know. Hold on, everybody. I want somebody to tell me, in particular to this situation, why did LeBron do that? Why is AD going? This is crazy. Why is he going? I just want to hear somebody give me a good explanation.
Well, Phonics, we just as surprised as you. So as information continues to pour out, we will express that and elaborate on it moving forward. But I can tell you this, according to reports, Phonics, this is what we all getting at the same time. Lakers superstar LeBron James learned of the trade when it broke when he was out to dinner with his family after Saturday's win against the New York Knicks. Source close to James told ESPN. James was surprised by the news, is processing it, and had no idea it was in the works. Sources said Davis and Doncic were also not informed of the trade ahead of time. Source told Sharana.
We know Braun
Okay,
ain't
okay,
no ring.
hold on, real quick. Hold on, everybody. Dex is the he's the LA connection for Flight Sports TV. He's the LA connection, so you already know he's going to be biased. What I, you know what I'm saying, what I heard, you know what I'm
Not
saying, what
LA
I read.
connection, LA
Yeah,
contributor.
no, yeah, okay, whatever. What I heard and what I read, what I heard and what I read was, you know what I'm saying, LeBron, yeah, he found it just like you said he did, but he wanted Luka Doncic. He wanted Luka. He wanted Luka. He
Why?
wanted Luka. He wanted Luka. So what are we talking? He
Okay,
wanted
Phonics.
Luka there. Yes,
Phonics,
sir.
hold on. You throwing out a lot of stuff. So why would LeBron want Luca when their style doesn't even mesh?
I didn't know. I only threw out one thing. I didn't throw out a lot of stuff. I only threw out one thing. I said he
I,
wanted
I,
Luka.
I mean, I'm chiming in a little bit. I think LeBron has always wanted Luca to be a part of his
Yeah.
brand as far as his shoe
Yes.
business.
Yeah.
He's Luca
I
looks up to LeBron.
say something when you're done about that. I'm sorry. Continue.
Luca looks up to LeBron. He's a guy who models his game after. Also, when Kyrie Irving was able to be a free agent instead of opting in, he could have easily went to the Lakers, but he went to the Mavs. And Kyrie Irving was asking LeBron, "Hey, come to the Mavericks because I know you like to see Luca as on your same team as you." But of course, LeBron is not walking away from a lot of money either. So he's just like, I'm going to stay at the
What is
Lakers.
your name, man? No, hey, I'm sorry, man. What is your
N-
name?
Natik.
Okay, Mati. You are absolutely right, and you on to something. And yo, let's just say this right now. LeBron didn't just this just didn't go through without LeBron not knowing. This is you're like we being really silly right now if we're thinking like LeBron didn't know this was not going
Somebody
through.
knows something.
Right. He was at dinner. You hear Dex, you hear the Laker fans. You know what I'm saying? The home
Why
view.
are you
You know what I'm
attacking
saying?
me, dude? When I just read something off of ESPN website, I didn't say I originated that information. I'm only
I
giving
know
it
how
to
you
you
play,
the way
Dex.
they're giving it to us.
Dex, I know how you play. I know how you play. I know how you play, Dex. Come on, Dex. We go back years now. Dex, we go back years now. I know how you play. They
But
might not
you're
know how you
making it
play.
seem like I'm the originator of LeBron being surprised, and I'm trying to
No,
be an
sir.
apologist or
No,
protector.
but Dex, I thought that was his boy. That's his boy. And
It
yo,
still is his boy. They live right
I
next
think
to.
you're
They
in
live right.
shock.
Hey, they
man,
live next. They live in the same proximity of each other, and they have off-season family gatherings.
hey, you see how you talking, people? Hey, audience, you see how you talking? This is the West Coast. You see how you talking the West Coast. You see how they're
Stop being
talking the West
geographical and
Coast.
just be informational.
No, because you're not doing that. You're being very like you're trying to like he at the home and he's doing this. Come on, man. LeBron James ain't know this man's gonna get traded. He ain't know. He ain't know.
Listen, you're
That's a
speculating, and
big
I'm
trade.
reading. Hold on, you're speculating. I'm reading from a source. Okay,
Go
your
ahead.
source is your source. I mean,
I don't have
your
any
source.
source.
I'm
I
not
don't have
saying
any
I'm the
source.
source of the information. I told you the source was Shirani. That's who was
Dex,
the source
but you but
that
no,
did it.
but
And
Dex.
hold on. Let me clear the air. The
Yes,
person that
sir.
wrote the article is ESPN beat writer Dave McMillan. That's who
Dex,
wrote the article that I was reading from.
Dex, Dex, this is a big trade. Why are you sitting here and telling us, you know what I'm saying, on the chat right now, like LeBron James ain't know nothing about this? This is a big trade. Anthony Davis, and he obviously wants Anthony Davis gone. He wants to play with Luka Doncic. Why are you not saying that? You're from the West Coast. You're in LA. Stop playing games,
I
bro.
can give you my opinion anytime. There's nothing wrong with giving you my opinion. But I'm
Yeah,
only
hit me
giving
up with
you
anything else. I'm
I'm
done
only
now. Go
giving
ahead.
listen, I'm only giving you the initial information that came out. Now you when you weigh on it, you weigh on it. But don't make it seem like it's me, sucker.
Now you in your feelings. But yo, at the end of the day, like
Yeah, I'm butthurt right now
yo,
because they traded
yo,
Anthony Davis, so I'm butthurt.
you should be
We
better. But ask yourself this, Dex. How much did LeBron James have to do with that? They saying that he want to play with Luka.
Irregardless, I mean, you guys can discuss that, but irregardless of what LeBron James did, I don't like Anthony Davis leaving after the Lakers mortgaged their future by trading
I agree with
away
you.
their youthful
I
movement
agree.
to get
I
Anthony
agree.
Davis. That's
I
what
agree.
pissed me off. So,
I agree.
regardless of what LeBron did,
I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000% in that. I agree with you 1,000% in that. And yo, we need to talk about. I agree with you in that. We need to talk about that. Why is LeBron so quiet now? But I agree with you on that. I thought AD was his boy. I thought that was his boy. AD was supposed to take the reins after LeBron left. Now it's Luka. This is what we doing. Yo, the NBA is mad disloyal, man.
So
They
what you
mad
think about?
disloyal.
Now it is
Shut up,
messed
Mike.
up. But when
Shut
you
up.
do think about it, but what you think about AD going to Dallas, teaming up with Kyrie? How dangerous is that?
No, I don't think it's dangerous at all because the boy's
Oh,
brain.
I know about that now.
exactly. Just find out you're going off the third rail.
Remember now, he get to play
Nah,
the full. He get to play the full, and he got two big fives next to him coming
Yep.
in for each other. He got PJ
he
still there.
expected to be in
And,
LA.
and no panic, they're active five. They're not no lame
Yeah, we got
five. They
listen. We got a
active.
roster now. We got Nazi. We got damn Quentin Grimes. We
This
got
all come from our
PJ.
guy,
We got a roster.
everybody y'all boost up is all losers. So yeah, great.
This guy about to
These
get
are
up.
these are
Y'all
same player
promote
that get us
winners.
to the finals. What are you talking about?
Y'all don't promote winners on here.
Well, outside
Everybody
of
y'all talk
Grimes
about
and
losers.
Nazi, they ain't been here last year.
Greg, keep going. No. Greg, keep going. Everybody y'all talk about losers. Y'all talking about winners.
Okay. I want to
Clay,
ask.
Grimes, Nazi, PJ, like that right, and that's not even talking about our bigs. We talking about players that playing around Kyrie and AD.
Yep.
Like that
You're-
no team to laugh at now. Like ain't
Dallas
like
is
we getting
dangerous
hurt.
right now.
No, but hold on. Y'all are thinking about from from a video game standpoint. You're not thinking about from their standpoint.
Bro, we
This
throw like
man,
80 lobs a game, and now we adding 80.
no, hold
Think
on.
about that.
AD did not want to go
Phonics.
to.
I think you're sleepy because
Yeah, I think he's
you're not
sleepy or
making no
something
sense
real
at all.
nigga. Might
No,
want to take
you're
that one
not
to
letting me
bed.
talk, Dex, because you're in your feelings again.
You sound drowsy though.
No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't.
sound a little slurry. They don't sound like the normal phonics.
Sure
All right,
don't.
I'm trying. Yeah,
And that's why I'm giving you some mercy. I'm not going to beat you upside the head because you're not in your right mind right now. So it's not a fair fight.
It's 3:00 in the morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
No. You really want to do this? No, hold on. No, you're laughing. You really want to do this? Dex, you really want to do this? Because you know me very well.
But Phonics, wait. But Phonics, let me give you a shout out, Phonics. Man, shout out to Phonics.
No, don't shout me
Right?
out. Do you really want to do this?
No. I got to do it because write the truth. You was looking very spiffy, Phonics.
Thank you.
Dapper Dan, like in your picture on your Instagram page. So anybody want to go see Phonics looking like a real human being? Go to his Instagram, Phonics, and you will see
Never mind.
that he is dressed up and he don't look like a primate. He looks like a real human being.
I
Yeah.
think
Hey
LeBron, I
guys, I
think they
want
were
to
saying
ask.
LeBron last season might be next year.
I want to ask
Go ahead.
the panel something. As far as with AD now being on the Mavericks, who do you consider the floor general, the point guard that could just pass the ball to the other players?
Kyrie.
No, it won't be
I don't
Kyrie.
see
They gonna
Kyrie
play a
as
lot
that
of Nazi
person.
with him.
They need a better true point guard to me, a passer. And
So
to
you
me,
look.
I think the one person they could go get just one more move is Lonzo Ball. I'm sorry, I would go get him.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Why you say Lonzo? He's a bust.
I think what they
Oh
gonna
my
do is they
God.
gonna let Nazi do a lot
We'll
of
stop
ball
this with
handling.
Lonzo. Lonzo overcame a lot, ladies and gentlemen. And you see what he's doing right now. He's a hell of a player for the
This
Chicago
dude right
Bulls.
here,
Give him another year, and then I believe we're going to see
Another year.
Lonzo
He's been in the
evolve.
league 10 years. You
Yeah,
said
but when
another
you
year?
listen, we got to do our history when players suffer these kind of injuries. Let's stop acting
Wow, Dex.
now. Let's stop acting like it was a pinky finger.
Dex,
You know,
you
so
co-sign this. Dex, you an OG. Dex,
Yeah, I'm co-signing Flight tonight. Me and Flight normally bump heads, but I'm rocking with him on Lonzo.
Wow,
yeah,
Dex, I'm gonna have to put up on you,
but
Dex.
That's
Wow.
that's the
Hey,
truth.
listen, that'll be a good pickup. Like you gotta understand,
What?
like Lonzo, we ain't gonna ask Lonzo to play 30, 45 minutes a night. We
Yeah.
got a lot of guards in rotation.
I'm not getting
Plus with an extra
He can
roster
shoot,
spot.
play defense. Like
Yeah.
that'll be a perfect. Like we try.
Dex, man, you know better than this, Dex.
Let her
Think
go.
about it.
Let
The
her
GM
go first.
himself say we traded for the defense. So why
Phonics
not go
and
get
no
Lonzo
panic.
more
Phonics
defense?
and no panic. Let her go. Let her explain Lonzo significance. Go
I
ahead,
don't have a problem with that. Let her
NDW.
go. I don't have a
All
problem.
right, with the extra, with the other guys leaving, 2 other extra players leaving, there is an extra roster spot. I think Lonzo. I don't know who you would trade for him, but I would find a way to get him to the Dallas Mavericks to make sure that the ball can move around. It's not stagnant. Make sure the balls can get fed to AD and get to PJ. He can help set up, and he's also a good defender, and he can score when he needs to. So that's my roundup. So.
Hey, so
And I
Dex,
don't
these are
even think
people
I
that
don't
feed
even
the
think
channel.
we got to
Dex,
give
these
up
people that
nothing
feed
to
the
trade
channel,
for him.
huh?
I think they gonna include Lonzo in some type of deal at the trade
Why you
deadline,
keep
and he
talking
gonna get
about
fired.
Lonzo? Nobody is talking about
Bruh,
him. He's
go
a
to
bust,
sleep.
man.
God
Nobody's
damn,
talking
you
about him.
loud and just
Why do y'all keep
furnace.
talking about these dudes, man? Yo, Dex, these are people that fuel the channel, huh? Nobody is talking about this dude. And yeah, you laughing because you know nobody is talking about this dude. Like, how is
I'm
he
laughing because
relevant?
you done been gaslit because you heard Lonzo Ball name.
Dex, you OG, you my age, you older than me. You know nobody is talking about this dude. He's not relevant. And yo, these young people
That
like
Hennessy
yo
got you right
Lonzo
now,
Ball.
Phonics.
Yeah, whatever you want, that shit
Mhm.
got you going crazy right now.
You're talking about yo Lonzo Ball. Who is talking about this dude, man? Who? Who?
Me,
And you
because I
laughing?
asked the question. That's the only reason why we brought up
Yes,
Lonzo.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In your respect, you're on Flight Sports TV. Absolutely, and we're gonna answer your question. You're absolutely right. But yo, Dex, you know this dude is not relevant. You know he's not relevant. Come on, Dex.
What relevance got to do with a basketball move or roster move?
Wow, that's what, yo, and yo, that's the times we live in. And Dex, Dex, I really gotta give you credit. You have changed with the times, cause yo, you know these young people be talking about some BS, but you get with it though. You get with it, Dex, cause you know better.
This guy.
Dex, you
That's
know
what I
me.
want to ask in DW. The other person that you could probably put on the trading market is with value is Spencer Dinwiddie.
I
But yeah,
forget Dinwiddie
that
there.
would be a good.
Dinwiddie can he a ball handler too. I forget
Yeah.
about
Now
him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I put Lamelo on the trade market and Lonzo. I'm putting both of them on the trade market. I want them going. Yep.
To where you want him at though?
Out the league. Out the league.
Oh, there you
Out
go.
the league. Yeah.
To
Out the
me,
league.
that would be a future move for the Lakers because with LeBron James going to be retired, you're looking at Lamelo within about 3 years, 3 4 years, he's gonna be tired of Charlotte, and if they're not winning, he's looking to probably go play with Luka. So that's a move
True.
for the future years.
Yo, Dex, I do want to tell you this, Dex. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, and everybody else can talk after I'm done. Y'all look so embarrassing right now. Y'all
We
getting
just beat the New York
Luca.
Knicks. What are you talking
No,
about?
no. Yeah, okay. Okay. We talking about okay. We talking about a season game. Y'all getting rid of Anthony Davis. Y'all won Luca. Yo, what is going on with y'all, man? Y'all
I
look
don't know. I don't know,
embarrassing.
Phonics. I agree with you right there, and that's a rarity. But we got to see how this shake out because I don't like Anthony Davis being removed from the Lakers after
Word,
having a
word,
having an All
word,
Star stellar season.
word, word. That's
And
crazy.
yeah, that's
That's
I don't
crazy,
know.
bro.
I'm a little distraught right now. I gotta admit.
Yeah, that's
When Luka
crazy.
gonna play? He only played 22 games this year. He ain't playing a minute.
Yeah,
I don't even
if I
think
had to take
Luca's
this, I'm
going
gonna
to
sit him
stay
for the rest
there.
of the season.
But stream, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Luca's going to stay there. I think it's a pit stop. I think
A
Lakers
pit
got another
stop
move in me. Yeah, they got another move
What a
have to go
move,
on.
though.
for
I think
who?
What's
What's
the
the
Luca's going to end
move?
up in Chicago. That's what I believe.
I want to
Who
say
bigger than
something.
Luca right now? Pause.
Hold on, pause. I want to talk to you about Luka Doncic for a second. 'Cause we do got a lot of Luka fans in the building.
All right, come on.
We gotta stop acting like Luka is Speedy Claxton. I mean, this guy. Shout out to Speedy Claxton. But when I'm just saying, if they get Luka right, this guy could be the face of the franchise. He could take LA, into the next 10 years. This is what LA been talking about, right? Life after
But Luka is not the guy to do it. Flight. They need more bodies. If you're gonna have Luka as your centerpiece, you got to have a different personnel, because the personnel the Lakers got right now doesn't benefit Luka, and it doesn't benefit the combination of Luka and LeBron on the same floor at the same time.
But they
Right.
planning
I
on
just-
for
yeah,
after
I
Braun.
agree
They
with
gonna when LeBron contract get off the books, they gonna have money to free up to get what they need. They
Yeah,
got their
that's like
coach that
2
they
or 3
believe
years
in.
away.
They got
That's
their
like 2 or 3 years
superstar.
away.
They just waiting on
Yeah, that's
LeBron to do.
Yeah, that's 2 or 3 years away. He's not going
Man,
nowhere
no 2 or
anytime
3 years
soon.
away.
Yes, it is.
What?
He's not going nowhere
Man,
no
listen,
time
they
soon.
Yeah,
already been
yeah,
talking.
yeah. You're right, Phonics. No, Phonics is right. LeBron, where's LeBron going playing like this? He just got a high end 33-point triple double in the Mecca. Where the hell is he going?
Yeah, he's
Man,
not going nowhere
listen.
for like 2 or 3 years.
Listen, LeBron gonna maybe play another year with the Lakers, and either he
Nah.
gonna
Stop
retire
it!
or he
Stop
gonna
it!
ask for a
Stop
trade.
it!
Nah, he'll play.
No,
Yeah, he'll play about another 3 years. He
Think
ain't
about
going
it, the
nowhere.
Lakers.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. No panic.
Think about it like this. If you ain't tell your superstar that you traded his other superstar teammate, then that means you moving for yourself.
No, he knew. No, we
Bruh,
know he
listen.
knows.
Even
He just
okay,
didn't
cool, but let's
comment on it.
but let's operate under the guise of he didn't know. He
No, he
didn't
knows.
know, and y'all
No,
made
he
that move
knows.
anyway. Y'all not
Nah,
making
I'm
it.
not doing that. He
LeBron said at the
knows.
beginning of the season, "Don't think about me when it come to building a team. Build a team for the future."
LeBron knows that he wanted Luka. He wanted Anthony Davis gone. He
Two
wanted
things can be
Luka.
true, bruh.
Actually, no. Actually, I was just looking at ESPN, and they said he wanted to play with Luka. That's what they said.
Who don't want to play with Luka? That's everybody say shit like that. Everybody gonna say that.
No, I know everybody. We talking about LeBron. What the fuck you talking about? We talking about LeBron. You talking about everybody?
You don't.
We saying LeBron. I ain't saying
When
everybody.
when have
We
you
said
heard
LeBron.
LeBron
Shout
not
out
say
to
he would
Music
like to play with
Mindset.
somebody?
I'm telling you what ESPN. No, I'm not. I'm not a reporter. I said what ESPN
Oh, we
said.
know.
We
What
know
I said.
what.
We know you're not a reporter.
I said what ESPN said. They said that LeBron was happy with the fact. That's what had me tripping. That's why I came on here and talked to Dex.
Who said LeBron was happy? Where do you get that from?
He was pleased. He wanted Luka to play with him. He wanted to play with Luka.
LeBron I said that about plenty of players, bro.
You right. I agree
LeBron
with you.
boosts up everybody. Once
No,
they get
I
a
know.
team, he
No,
boosts them
bro.
up to
I
trade them
agree
away.
with you. I agree with you. What I'm trying to figure out is why did he want AD gone? That's why I'm on here. AD was, you know what I'm saying? I thought AD was a great player. You know what I'm saying for y'all? I mean, he's a bust to me.
Think
He's
about
a
it like this. Think
disappointment.
about it like this. LeBron them could have used that second round pick, the package to get a superstar last year that they get Bronny with. If LeBron James want his son over them building the championship team that year, what makes you think he give a fuck about winning the championship this year or even AD?
I don't feel no kind of way about that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's cool. I don't like AD anyway. I don't think you can depend on AD. I don't think you can depend on him. No, I'm saying the Lakers fans depended on him. I don't feel like you can. No, I'm saying you can depend on him. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason LeBron
I don't think the Laker fans like this trade. I don't think they like this trade. That's why I believe that Luka Doncic, this is a pit stop. I don't think he's staying. He might get
Niggas, this
traded
ain't no
again.
pit stop. The man, Luka already done loses big money. He done loses $345 million. He ain't about to get traded again. No, there's no other player that you can trade for right now that's bigger than Luka. Pause. So that's not a pit stop for him. That's the future for them. Luka may not play the rest of the season. Lakers fans probably mad because they understand AD getting traded away when y'all already need a big man and y'all don't have 3-point shooting means season over. Championship chase over. LeBron chase over. Like, that's all I mean to y'all. That's why a lot of Lakers fan mad.
I think there might be another move for the Lakers, but as far as the Dominic big man, the closer you probably get is probably Clint Capella or somebody like that, or maybe
Kessler.
DeAndre Ayton. If you really want to get him away from Portland, I don't see they have to make another move. Maybe they might see themselves possibly still competing for a championship this year.
And mind you now, they still keep these other other first round picks, so it ain't like they ain't got the ammunition to go out there and get Kessler or somebody.
Yeah, but listen, Phonics. I mean, not Phonics.
I'm here, bro.
No, I was just listening to No Panic. They also gave away Max Christie, who was one of the young, youthful movement members that was very productive for the Lakers.
Yeah, they ain't got
That's
no
They
y'all
already
shooting.
got rid
everywhere.
of D'Lo, right? They got rid of D'Lo. They promoted Max Christie. Max Christie was being very productive and not in nobody's way, not causing harm for the Lakers. He was an asset, not a liability. And now they moved him.
That's y'all GM, man. It's horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everything is horrible. Like, yo, when I seen that come across when I seen that come across the ticker, I was like, Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis? Like, what are we talking about right now? So I already know LeBron has something to do with that. We can go on and
But
on and
we
say
just can't
LeBron.
blame LeBron for everything out of speculation. I mean,
All
so
right,
I
that's
mean,
the
because
thing. Yo, nah,
see,
stop it,
see,
Dex.
you got to remember that. I don't know if you heard, but
Dex,
LeBron said he's out. He's done with dealing with
Dex,
the front office. He's just
Dex,
gonna play
Dex,
basketball
Dex, Dex,
until he plays with his son. So he's probably done dealing with
Dex,
the front office. The
Dex,
Lakers gave
Dex,
him everything
Dex.
he wanted, right?
Dex, stop it, Dex. Dex, stop it, Dex. Come
Listen,
on,
you
man.
got to look at
We
both
don't do
sides
that,
of the
Dex.
coin.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, we don't do
You got
that,
to look
Dex.
at
Cause
both sides of the coin. You can't just
yeah,
look. You can't just be myopic.
Dex,
You
you
got to look
being
at both sides.
disingenuous.
Don't be
Yeah,
a
you being
cyclops.
Dex, you being disingenuous. We
Okay,
all know.
we're
All
going
I'm
to
gonna
move
tell
on
you
because
right
I
now.
see that you want to target me, and I'm not going to let you do it.
I'm
Not right
not.
now.
I'm not.
We're all
I'm
dealing
not
with
targeting
trauma,
you.
and you want to
You're not
target me.
a. You don't play for the Lakers. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about LeBron. Know what I'm saying? Don't try to cap for him though. You know he has something to do with this. He makes
Okay,
all.
like I said, regardless if he did, if he didn't, according to the source, said LeBron was surprised. That's the only thing that we know that's closer
We
to
know
fact
that's
than
cap. We know it's
speculation.
cap. We know it's cap. Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
possible.
So,
Yeah, it's possible.
I,
But hey,
Dex. So let's let all that go. All that
hold on.
talk.
Okay,
All
NW,
that's gone.
NDW. Hold on one second. NDW. If the Dallas Mavericks to make their next move, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want a point guard, a solidified point guard. You want Lonzo. You mentioned Lonzo. I don't know if
No,
he's
we
going to
don't
be
want
available.
Lonzo. No, we don't want Lonzo. We don't want Lonzo.
Are
Talk
you?
about somebody
Hold on,
else.
my man. There's
You
only
asking
one
me?
NDW on the panel, not two. You want to be a girl?
Uh,
Phonics.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So if you don't get Lonzo, who would you have to substitute for that?
Uh, I don't know. There's not a lot of good point guards. I mean, Chris Paul is out there as well, but he's older. But he's always the guy who uplifts a team. I don't know how he does it. The OKC a few years ago when Shea Gildas just got there, he too helped got that team to a playoff contention, and he was barely had anybody around him at that time. So I mean, Chris Paul could be a guy. It would be a massive trade if you managed to get LaMelo from the Charlotte. That'd be massive.
Who can you? Well, I mean, who would you have to trade to get Lamelo to make that match?
Too many people. That's why it would be
Yeah,
too massive.
exactly.
So
Right.
I would say Chris Paul, Lonzo. I don't know who else could be out there.
What about any of the Jones boys, Tyus or Trey?
Mm, I would say Tyus because he looked like he's making it work out there. But if he was with the Mavericks, I think his value would be a lot better with the Mavericks with what we have. So
So no panic. You ride with the Mavericks because of Kyrie. Who should be the Batman? I mean, I'm not Batman. The Robin in the backcourt with Kyrie.
Shit, I mean, like I said, I
ooh,
forget
it
we
should be
had.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I think Clay still get the start. I think Kyrie still get the start. But I think the three position is the position that you gotta look at because it's like you can go Grimes, you can go Nazi, because Nazi's a ball handler, but he's a crappy scorer too. Grimes can play defense, but he actually can shoot the three ball too. PJ can shoot the three ball and he can play your best opposition's best player or whatever I should say. So it's like it come down to what we need a ball handling in the lineup because Kyrie can't. To me, that's my favorite player, but he's not a point guard. He's not a true point guard at least. So it's like I mean, you can go to Lonzo Ball route, but if you go to Lonzo Ball route, now we got kind of like got it stagnant at the guard position. He's got a lot of guards on the roster, but at the same time, it's like I know it's gonna get tricky. I'll say it's gonna get tricky.
But you're
Because
gonna have
when he
to
can
trade
handle the
somebody
ball.
off now. You got to remember
Yeah.
this. So you're not gonna have a whole bunch of a log jam maybe at the guard position to get a guard. You might have to trade some of them guards.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are we
if
doing hypothetical?
Oh yeah,
presently
James Harden.
standing right
You
now, I
might have to
wouldn't
let
trade
him
anybody.
go.
Yeah, but why are we talking about hypothetical? That's talking about what's really going on. What you know what I'm saying? And what's really going on is your boy LeBron James, he's a turncoat. He's a turncoat. Why is AD leaving? That
LeBron
was the
James is living
story.
rent free in your head. Stop it.
I know you
Why?
gotta
No,
move
no,
past the
no, no,
LeBron thing. Is
no.
like there's
Hold
two
on.
teams in
Let's
the
talk
trade. There's
about
two
this.
teams affected in the trade. You can't just talk about one team and one
Nah,
player.
let's talk about no. Hold on. LeBron James is that dude, man. He ain't like no ordinary player.
Neither is Luka.
He can.
Neither is
No,
Kyrie. Neither is
Hold
AD.
on. No, hold on. He can make a break a player. Why is AD leaving LA? I want to know, Dex. Tell us, man.
I'm
AD,
just as
tell us
clueless as you. That's why I'm reading the article. I'm
You
just
can't
as
be.
clueless as you. I'm reading the article fresh off the press. I'm being informed at the same time you are being informed. I do not
So,
know the answer, Sway.
And all
so,
we know is they say the Mavericks the one that contact the
oh,
Lakers.
okay. Hold on. I don't know who you are, but I don't need you caping for nobody.
You
Hold
know
on.
no panic. Stop fronting.
No,
Now
I
I'm
don't.
saying like
No,
y'all
not.
can't be
He
letting these
ain't one
people
of us,
and you
Dex. He ain't one
inebriated
of
and
us,
shit
Dex.
like that
Don't get my
online. They
no.
just be talking.
No, he ain't one of us, Dex.
Go ahead and
So
take
what
a
I'm
nap.
saying is.
Go ahead and take a nap, bro.
All right, okay, we heard you, man. All right. Yeah. So anyway, Dex,
No, cause
so what
that
I'm
shit
saying
messing
is,
up the conversation. Like I ain't
This
trying to
guy is
keep on
wobbling
moving
through
it.
the hallway of his house.
anyway, what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, I want you to get, you know what I'm saying, you from LA, we depending on you to give us the LA news. Why is LeBron such a turncoat right now, and why is AD gone? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why?
I'm just
That's
as
This
clueless as you. Listen. You want me to confabulate? You want me to lie? You want me to be imaginative? I'm not finna do that because you're not gonna come back to haunt me, and you're not finna set me up for anything. So stop
He's
it,
sending
okay.
you at
Phonics.
the crypto
All
center
right,
right now.
hold on. I don't know what I'm saying. No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what somebody put in the comments. Their name is Music Mindset 702. It said to think that LeBron didn't know about this is crazy. Y'all know that man knew the deal was gonna be. I agree with that. Yes, they knew that. And see, these LA dudes is real goofy. They always try to be like, they don't know this, they don't know that. Yeah, they know, man.
What
Look
LA
at
dudes you
Theo,
talking about? I'm the only one up here,
Damn it, I'm
sucker.
about to say that's the only person from LA in here is Dex.
I'm throwing shade and I'm throwing it in his face at the same time. Dex knows I'm doing that. That's what I
And I
do, man.
agree. I do believe LeBron that knew. I don't think LeBron in the blind. I just don't want to keep talking about LeBron ain't of it because ain't really
Please
about.
subscribe to Flight Sports TV, hit the like button, and leave a comment.
honestly, I think the as far as LeBron, he may have had some kind of warning to it, but who knows? There's no guarantee to actually know as far as that behind the scenes stuff. Even from the Maverick side, neither of the two, Luka or AD, knew about
Quinn.
this trade as far as
LeBron James?
reports.
Quinn, we
But
talking about
if it
LeBron
did
James.
happen, they both wanted two different things. LeBron is like, I need extra help, and maybe a
Extra
point
help?
guard or whatever. And then AD
NBW,
wanted
extra help? Are
extra
you serious?
bigs.
You know
No,
LeBron
but
be being
she's
AD
right.
biased.
wants
No,
extra bigs. LeBron's thinking 3-point shooting because he
no, but
prefers
she,
shooters around him. So it's like, let's split hairs. You want
no,
bigs? We're gonna send you to Dallas, and we're gonna
no,
take
but
Luka.
you're right. No, but you're right. But
To
I'm gonna
me, it
ask you
doesn't
this
make
question.
sense.
No, hold on. No, she's right, but I'm gonna ask you this question: why LeBron James just gave him some money a few years ago? If he felt like that, why were we hearing that he was gonna be given the keys to LA when LeBron retired? Why were we hearing all of that? You know what I'm saying? For Luka to come to LA.
Well, listen, yesterday's
Dex,
price is not
Dex,
today's price.
Yeah,
Dex,
things change.
Dex, Dex, answer that question, Dex.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. But check this out. Fight Sports TV, like, comment, and also hit the subscribe button. And if you want more Flight Sports TV content like this, then hit the notification bell so you won't miss one iota of an exuberant experience. The Crypto.com arena is in shock.
Yo, this is what they do. Yo. This is why they can't keep winning consecutive championships out there in LA. They dirty. They play dirty games. Yo, hey, everybody right now, listen to me right now. Think about this. Why is Luka going to LA for Anthony Davis? What sense does that make? Think about it. What sense does it make? It does not make any sense.
Was that rhetorical, or are you actually asking a question for feedback?
It was somewhat rhetorical, but Dex, know what? You from LA. I want you to answer it. Go ahead,
Oh
answer it
my
for the
God.
crowd. Yeah, I want you to embarrass yourself. Try to answer
Listen, once again, I don't know how many times I can reiterate that I have no clue in this manner. I don't know what the situation is, what calls for it. I'm trying to make sense of it, and it's coming back, return to sender. There's nothing significant or substantive in this here trade by getting Luka Doncic, unless they're trying to plan for the future after LeBron's exit from the
He's
NBA,
lying here.
and they can still have. Hold on, you asked me a question. Can I
I'm about
answer
to
it?
say, brother, that shit get annoying.
Unless they're waiting for LeBron exit and they want to have a superstar on deck already
He's lying, y'all.
in uniform.
Yeah, he lying, y'all. Yeah, he lying about everything. Nah. Everything is none of that. Yo, the thing is, this whole thing in LA has been in scrambles from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James never believed in Anthony Davis, because if he did, he wouldn't be leaving. We was told that Anthony
Don't
Davis,
say he never believed, because they traded their youthful movement.
Yo, listen to me, audience. Anthony Davis was supposed to be the heir apparent to LeBron James. He was supposed to be the one taking over. Now he's going to Dallas. So that means LeBron James told them, you know what I'm saying? He didn't tell Anthony Davis, he's a coward. He told the you know what I'm saying, the people with money, yo, you gotta get this dude out of here. He gotta go. Like, I can't play with him no more. That's what LeBron James did. And his legacy is dirty. And now he's dirty in Los Angeles, which I don't have a problem with. I'm a Knicks fan. Go ahead and dirty Los Angeles. They already have enough filth on them to last a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And
now, when we're talking about filth, there's no dirtier city than the five boroughs. And Brooklyn in the Bronx is probably the dirtiest. So we know they got rats as size as cats in New York.
You're not. Yeah, but you're not from South. You're not from Southern California. So
listen. The Lakers just went inside the Mecca and beat the New York Knicks, who are ascending in the Eastern Conference. They kind of slowed their momentum down, and LeBron had a high-end triple-double. So right now, Phonics, I understand you're reeling from that, and you haven't got any closure until the Knicks get their next win.
Hey, yo, Flight Sports TV. I am Flight Sports TV. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! I'm gonna mute your mic.
Yeah,
You making no sense at all.
Fine. You want to just come back tomorrow?
Yeah, he needs to be muted because this guy's slurring everywhere. He doesn't understand where he's at. He's stuck on
LeBron.
He sounds like he's mentally incapacitated. So go ahead, in NDW. This Blockbuster trade, and I also want No Panic to chime in on it after you. This Blockbuster trade, both teams are in the Western Conference. It's rare that you get a Blockbuster trade inside your own conference against your competitors, your enemies, your foe. So this had to be something that was rapid, and it had to be a split second decision for both Nico and Rob, so nobody would change their mind. And does this tip the pendulum of power in the Western Conference towards the Dallas Mavericks?
I don't think it does. I think it just kind of makes them maybe a slight edge over, especially over the Lakers, and they have a slighter edge uh right there with let's say the Nuggets, right? I think they're a smidge above the Nuggets, but Minnesota, they're gonna have to face them again. They gotta face Oklahoma, which they've been dominated even without Luka. They've been beating Oklahoma City, so I think they'll find a way to beat them. It just comes down to what the second half will look like with AD on the team, and there's no Luka. So you have to wait and see what happens as far as this trade and what comes of it.
I think they get better. I don't know how much better, but I think they get better. I think for the playoffs, you got AD. I mean, yeah. See, the thing about Luka is this right here. Luka can hit the three, but Luka's creaky with the three. Luka take up a lot of space. So it's like now that he out the lineup, you got more players that can get in and like when well Dex, you probably been watching the games or whatever, but when Luka first been out, Najee Smith been going off. Quentin Grimes been going off. Like we had different people kind of stepping up on a night-to-night basis. Even when Kyrie been out, we had PJ been going off for a couple of games. I think it's like addition by subtraction because you add defense. I'm talking about like a real defensive presence from the full position. Ain't no more, and like I said, I feel like this team right here built for the Celtics because ain't no more mismatches where. I mean, yeah, you can still get the mismatch on Kyrie playing Boston, but if you play PG in that lineup, shit, that's 6'9" on up, right there from the three on up, I should say. I mean, I think it's a good trade. I'm mad at Luka going because I fuck with Luka, but I mean, shit.
And also, again, to me, I think from LeBron's point of view, he's like, okay, I want this player for this, and then again, AD wants bigs, and the team was splitting hairs on that, and it's like, how do you upgrade? And then you get the call from the Mavericks saying they will give you Luka Doncic because they're worried about his overall fitness and worried about giving him a long-term contract and him staying healthy throughout that contract. So I think they just both teams, it's a win-win. They split hairs, and it's like, okay, we're going to give you AD because he wants to be around more bigs, and they have a solid team. And Luka is, again, he's a really good offensive player. He gives you any buckets you want, and then you just have to get some more defense around him. That's basically it.
So the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie is their leading scorer, right? 24 points a game. Before Luka went out, Luka Doncic was their leading scorer with 28 points a game. And then Luka also filled up the stat sheet across the board. Rebounds, assists, steals. He really doesn't really block anything because he can't jump over a sheet of paper. But nevertheless, that's a lot of production gone when Luka leaves. But they get the production back with Anthony Davis across the board. And then Anthony Davis going to solidify you with defense. So I think the pendulum of power have definitely leaned towards the Dallas Mavericks because they got fresh bodies coming off the bench that are productive and are active and are aggressive. And when you have Anthony Davis anchoring your defense, then you give room to Lively and Powell to do their thing. I mean, Lively and Gafford to do their thing. They could be more free. You know what I'm saying? Because Anthony's the anchor. So Lively and Gafford can be a little more free and take more chances because they know Anthony's going to rotate to the basket because that's what he has been groomed to do since he has been a center in the league coming out of Kentucky.
Yeah. I think right now the trade is a win-win for both sides, and I still will have to wait and see how they do with Anthony Davis now as like a bit of a focal point for the team and how they'll use him, and they'll know how to use him. But I have a wait and see approach and see how it turns out.
And you know what? I don't. Flight can chime in on this if you want, but I don't know if LA is a destination for Luka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LA's in New York have similar entertaining challenges when it comes to athletes, because there's a lot of glitz and glamour that goes on off the court, and you can lose focus easily. In Dallas, it's a big city, but Dallas is contained.
Mm-hmm.
You from Dallas, right?
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Chuck Morris. Chuck Morris is Dallas also. Yeah, and so Dallas is contained, even though it has this form of entertainment. But if you want to get real entertainment from that area, you go to Austin. That's what Austin is designed for. Austin is the playground of Texas. So Luka could be Luka in those kind of confinements, because there's not much to really distract him that will cause him to deviate his behavior off the court, which will ineffectively show on the court. Going to LA is a whole different ballgame. I don't know if Luka mindset really wants that. Most of these Eastern Bloc players, they don't want those type of glitzy cities. They want cities, but they want cities that are very contained and simple.
And I'm being a little bit cheeky here, but it feels like Luka would want to be more of a Clipper, because he seems to love to play against the Clippers and beat them. And I think he would fit pretty well with what's his name? Kyrie. No, not Kyrie.
No,
Kawhi
Harden.
and Harden over there. I think he would fit better with them, because even though it's LA, it's a little bit more contained with the Clippers, because they don't have that winning history like LA Lakers. So he might fit better with the Clippers more than the Lakers. But who knows? Again, wait and see.
Yeah, listen, we're all waking up to the information to catch everybody up that Anthony Davis has been traded for Luka Doncic. Those were the two epicenters of the trade, and then they threw in ancillary pieces with Markieff Morris, Maxi Christie, and Kleber. So this is what we're waking up to, and then they sent Jalen Hands Shafino over to Utah. So this is what we're waking up to, and this has been the biggest trade in the NBA thus far. I don't know if anything can get bigger than this when you switch to All-Stars. Even though Luka's out, but we know if Luka was in, he would definitely be an All-Star. People say Luka's a top point guard in the NBA, and Anthony Davis is one of the top centers in the NBA, probably roughly behind a healthy Joel Embiid and Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
I think they might consider him a little better than Bam Adebayo, but this is what we got. This is what's happening. The world is in shock. The NBA landscape has been shaken, and the reverberation has been trickling throughout sports with this trade, as Twitter or